This video is for Monday, April 6th for Algebra 2. We're going to be reviewing things that I think every math student needs to know before they leave high school. So we're going to start with plotting points and slope. Okay, so as you can see, I have this graph here. Plotting points, if you recall, this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. So over here in the first quadrant, this is the x-axis, the one that goes this way. This is the y-axis, the one that goes up and down. In the first quadrant, x is positive and y is positive. Okay, over here in the second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. In the third quadrant, x is negative and y is negative. And in the fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. Okay, so we're now going to look at example 1 from your notes. So I'm going to plot the points on this graph. Point A, I'm going to label it A, is 0, 3. So 0, 3. X comes first. So x is 0 and y is 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to go here. And I'll make it a different color so you can see it better. 1, 2, 3. So this is point A. Okay. Now the next point is -2, 1. So -2, 1, 2. X's come first. So -2, 1. Right here. And that is point B. Okay. Now, the third one, C, 1, -3. So 1, x is positive 1, y is -3. So down 3. 1, 2, 3. Right here, this is point C. Okay, D is -4, 0. So when you have -4, 0, we're going to go left 4 because x is -4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And y is 0, so you don't go up any, you stay right there. Okay, so that is point D. Next we have point E is -3, -1. So -3, 1, 2, 3, -1. So I'm going to have to move my letter D over, but -3, -1 would be right here. Okay, so that's point E. And then, lastly, point F is 2, 2. So, 2, 2. And that's point F. Okay. So, that's example 1. We plotted some points. Okay, on your Google form, you might have to zoom in closer because the graphs are kind of small. But on your Google form, you'll be given 2 graphs, and you have to decide which one is the right plotting for the point that you're given. Okay, so keep that in mind. Alright, are you ready to find slope between 2 points? Alright, so here we go. Ooh, magic! Did you like that? Okay, so slope between 2 points. This is the formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And that works for 2 points that you're given that look like this, x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay? So, you always start with second y minus first y on the top, and then second x minus the first x on the bottom. And then you simplify if you can. Alright, so we're going to do it. Okay, example 2, part A, says, find the slope between the points -2, 1, and 4, 3. Okay, so we're going to do 3, second y, minus 1, the first y. So 3 minus 1, and then second x minus first x. 4 minus -2. Alright, so 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus negative 2. That's like 4 plus 2, which is 6. And then that's going to simplify to be 1/3. So we're going to say m equals 1/3. Like that. Ta-da! We found the slope. Okay, so I hope that seems familiar from when we did it before, a long time ago, like probably back in August. But that's how you find slope between 2 points. So now we're going to try part B. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Alright, so part B looks like this. 3, 2, and -1, 2. So we have to find the slope between these points. Okay, so we're going to do 2 minus 2 over -1 minus 3. Okay, so 2 minus 2 is 0, and -1 minus 3 is -4. Now, this is important. When 0 is on the top of the fraction, the slope is 0. Okay, so the slope is 0. If 0 were on the bottom of the fraction, the slope would be undefined. So 0 on the top, it's 0. If 0 had been on the bottom where this -4 is, it would be undefined, which we're going to see in the next example. Okay, so that's the answer to that one. Alright, so example 2, part C, says we have to find the slope between -4, 1 and -4, 5. Okay, so we're going to do 5 minus 1 over -4 minus -4. So we're going to have 5 minus 1 is 4, -4 minus -4. That's like -4 plus 4 is 0. So if 0 is on the bottom of the fraction, your slope is undefined. Okay. So that's part C. Alright, we've got one more problem to do, and then you will have your Google form to fill out for the day. Okay, so example 2, part D, looks like this. We find the slope between -1, 2 and -2, 3. Okay, so 3 minus 2 over -2 minus -1. So 3 minus 2 is 1. -2 minus -1, so that's like -2 plus 1 would be -1. Okay, so anytime you have this, that's going to simplify to -1. So anytime you have a number over itself, it's going to equal 1. But because this is a minus, it's going to equal -1. So our slope is -1. Okay, so ta-da, that's it, finding slope between 2 points. Alright, so if you have any questions, let me know and I will be happy to help you. I miss you all a lot, and keep up the good work.